I have an humanitarian message to all the girls and women inside this encampment. We are very worried about your safety.
I think people are pretty safe here, right? And you're interrupting the prayer.
We know for a fact that close and crowded environments are favorite hunting grounds for sexual predators. And we also know that Hamas loves rapists and rapists love Hamas. So we are very worried and concerned about you.
Sorry, can you turn that off? That's really loud.
Respect my personal space, please. We are very worried about your personal safety.
Where are you?
There are some of you that probably will laugh at us because you think that because no man ever pay attention to you, you are safe from sexual predators. We want to tell
Are
you,
you a sexual?
hey, don't enter into my personal space. Don't enter into my personal space. Get out. We're out. Okay? You can think that because no man ever pay attention to you, you are safe from sexual predators. That's not the case. We think you are absolutely wrong for two reasons. You are getting into my personal space. You are getting into my personal space. Get out. Don't get into my personal space. We think that you are wrong for two main reasons. The first reason is that your inner beauty is infinite. And eventually someday, at least one man, will find that inner beauty and will make you happy for one day in your life. The other reason why we think you are not safe from sexual predators is that we know for a fact that Hamas rapists also rape camels, goats, chicken, etc. So no matter how ugly you think you are, you will always be prettier than Hamas rapist's favorite victim. So you are not safe, and we are really concerned about you. You are not safe, and we are really concerned about you. You are in an environment that is perfect for sexual predators. That's what we think. All right? The one of you that still have loving parents must know that your parents have valid reasons to be worried about your safety. Those of you whose parents gave up, hey, don't get into my personal space. Don't get into my personal space. I'm not afraid of you. Those of you whose parents already gave up of you forever must know that there is here around you a peaceful, civilized, caring and loving society more than willing to help you. All right? More than willing to help you. We are very, very worried about your personal safety in this environment. If something happened, all right? If something happened, if something happened, please know that you have to defend your personal space. One of the main characteristics of sexual predators is that they invade other people's personal space. Sexual predators also cover their faces. All right? That's pretty common behavior of sexual predators. So that's why we are worried about you. We are worried about all the girls and women inside this pro-Hamas encampment.
What about the girls in Hama in Gaza?
So we are worried about you
What about the children in
because of that. We are worried about you because you are in an environment that is perfect for sexual assault. And that's what we want to let you know. All right? So, if you, God forbid, ends up being, get out. If you, God forbid, end up being a victim of a sexual assault, please don't go and report it to the organizers of this, whatever encampment, whatever you want to call it. All right? Remember, your personal space is sacred. Only sexual predators invade other people's personal space. Only sexual predators invade other people's personal space. Okay? That's what you're doing. Invading my personal space just to try to intimidate me. We want to say to the girls and women in this encampment that no means no. It doesn't matter. Thank you. It doesn't matter.
You remember us? We spoke on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Let me finish.
No.
Then you can finish.
If you don't allow me to finish it, you are interfering with my freedom of expression. It's 1 minute what I need, okay? 1 minute to finish my speech, and that's my freedom of expression. Here. All right? Please remember that no means no. It doesn't matter, okay, what a half-cooked religion says. No means no. It doesn't matter what false prophets say. No means no. It doesn't matter what terrorist leaders say. No means no. We are here because we are worried about you. We are worried about your safety because this is a perfect environment for sexual assault. If you end up being the victim of a sexual assault, God forbid, please remember that you are surrounded by a peaceful, civilized, loving and caring society. We will protect you. We will believe you. Okay? We will give you all the support you need. We will never, and we swear that solemnly, we will never betray you in the same miserable way that the Me Too movement betrayed the girls, women, and children in Israel that were raped by the same rapists of Hamas that you are celebrating and protecting here. We will never do that. Thank you very much for listening. Long live Israel. Long live the Jewish people. And may God bless all of you. Thank you.
Okay.